It's been a while. I haven't talked to you guys. I haven't made a proper vlog where I've communicated or shared my day to day story with you folks. And I think today, on a cup of coffee, let me talk to you guys about the past few months in which I was absent here. And let me discuss all that have happened and all that I've learned in the past few months. So let's begin with it on a nice cup of coffee. Let's have a nice conversation. So finally here I am. After a very long time, I'm posting a video in a proper manner. Like the last vlog I posted, it was somewhere in Bathinda while I was on this bikepacking trip, which was supposed to be all India tour, on which I miserably failed. And somewhere I feel right now that's okay. And if I would be talking to you guys like 3 months before when I came back from this trip, I would have felt so miserable. And that's the reason why I didn't even posted anything here on this channel. There are even many other vlogs which I even edited because I felt that why even edit all those remaining footages and all other stuff when I wasn't able to complete this all India trip. And for a while I felt so miserable about it, but then eventually I realized that at least I took this step. I wanted to experiment with this all the time, on the go, traveling on a bicycle, how it feels, and I did that. And that's okay if I fail. Maybe right now it wasn't my time. I wasn't prepared for this journey. But the thing is that I learned a lot from it. Especially something that I basically learned from it was this thing that I went on this journey with an expectation that when I would be going on this journey, I would be thrilled, stoked, happy all the time. There wouldn't be a single day when would feel like this is monotonous, this is tiring, or like I'm feeling sad or depressed. But eventually, as the journey continued, I realized that after a certain point of time, any lifestyle, no matter what, we get used to it. And once we get used to that lifestyle, it becomes monotonous. You will feel there would be days when you will feel completely sad. There would be days when you will feel, yeah, it's just another day, I'm cycling on highway, what the hell, man. There would be days like when I was in Kalka, I felt miserable. I felt like, what the hell am I doing here in this big hall of Gurdwara all by myself? I just want to go home. And that day I had this discussion with myself. I asked myself, like, this isn't the reason I embarked on this journey. And that day I somewhere realized, man, no matter how much hardly you pursue happiness, how hardly you pursue this feeling of thrill, adventure, exhilaration, they would fade away no matter what you do. And that day I realized that I went on this journey with wrong reasons, and now I understand that. And that's okay if I learned it a hard way. And I'm not saying that traveling around the world is bad or I shouldn't go on a vacation. Surely I would go again when I would feel tired. But I won't go with this wrong expectation that by leaving everything behind, I would be happy when I would be on the go, exhilarated all the time. That's completely nonsensical. And that's okay to realize. At least what I feel personally is that we learn from our own mistakes, and that's what I did. And when I came back, after that, I thought maybe I should question all the things that I do and all the things I've been doing in past few years. Maybe I should revise my choices. And I even questioned this thing, what I'm doing right now, like vlogging and filming. I asked myself, like, why I actually started it. I started it as a creative pursuit because I want to express myself. And eventually, down the line, it became something of understanding what people want, what sort of content people want. But deep down inside me, I never had this intention with this thing. There are other things where I can do that. I can work on some projects, I can work a job, but this, it was just pure self expression. And so, after a long time, I am coming back here, and I just want to say that I want to share my journey. I want to tell you about this journey of the book I've been writing since the time I have dropped from this engineering college and pursued literature just to write a book. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the projects that I'm making in this crafting journey. Let's talk about other things. I mean, the next video might be about the studio setup I'm making in my own room. So there are a lot of things to talk about. I want to be myself in front of this camera. So I'm inviting you guys. If you are a newcomer here, I would highly urge you to join me on this creative journey because I want to experiment with different creative things. I want to make different creative things and I want to share my personal ideas with you. I want to interact with you. I want to have your ideas here. That interaction, I'm looking for it, looking forward to it. So, if you have any criticism or any sort of comment on this video as well, feel free, go down in the comment section, talk about it. See, I want to have a two-way communication. That's what the like a foundation stone of this channel is going to be from this point. Communication, videos of self-expression, the journey of the novel I'm writing right now because it's very important. It's the most important pivotal thing right now. And maybe some other things in my life that are happening right now or maybe in the future, all those things. So if you're interested, hit the subscribe button. If you found something insightful, something useful in this video, make sure to hit the like button. And in the next video, we will talk about all the changes that I'm making in my room because there is going to be a lot of creative changes in my room. I want to turn it into a completely creative studio for the beginners, at least for myself. So I'll see you in the next one. Till then, enjoy yourself, have some coffee, and peace.